Hi guys, Ben here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite movies. By the way, these are not in any order, I just made a list of them. So I liked Freaky Friday, which is about this mom and daughter who switch bodies and then they have to live each other's life. And I like Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and it's about these 4 teenagers who get stuck in a video game called Jumanji, and then they have to solve the video game to get out. I also like a Netflix movie called Murder Mystery, and it's about this couple who gets invited to go on a yacht in Europe, and then they get accused of a murder that they didn't commit. I also liked a Netflix movie called Tall Girl, which is about a tall girl, obviously, and she kind of gets made fun of, but then she meets this foreign exchange student from Sweden who she really likes. Anyway, I won't spoil anything. I liked the remake of Aladdin. I watched the live action one before I watched the animated one. I only watched the animated one once, but I watched the live action one in theaters and a bunch of times on Disney Plus. I thought the movie Passengers was really interesting, and it's about these it's there's 5,000 people who go on this ship called the Avalon, and they're going to another planet to colonize or something. But on the way there, the ship hits an asteroid, and then so things start going wrong with the computer, and also all the people, since the trip takes 120 years, they have to put these people into hibernation or something, and so it's it stops all of their metabolic activity or something, so they don't even get older, or they don't age, I guess. But the things start going wrong with the computer since it got hit with the asteroid, so then it wakes this guy up early, 90 years too early, and so then he gets lonely after a year by himself, so he wakes up another person, and then they basically have to try to fix the ship so it doesn't end up killing the other 5,000 people. I also liked Inside Out, and it was about this girl named Riley, but in her head there's 5 emotions. There's joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust, and they're controlling Riley. And so there's also all of her memories are these little ball things that get stored on these shelves. It's kind of weird, and then there's also these core memories that make up Riley's personality, but then they go missing. Joy, sadness, and all the core memories get sucked up this tube to where the memories are stored. And so then joy and sadness have to get back up to the control panel that controls Riley before Riley decides to run away. Maybe that's a bad description, I don't know, but anyway. I liked the movie Onward that is pretty new, but it's about these 2 brothers who are elves, I think, and their dad dies before one of them's even born, and one of them is so little he can barely remember him. But when they're both 16, or after they're both 16, their mom says that their dad left them a gift, and it was a wizard staff with the spell to bring him back for one day, but then something goes wrong, so then they're just left with his legs, and then they have to find this gem to get the spell to work again to bring him completely back, I guess. And my favorite movie is probably WALL-E, and it's about Earth being filled with trash, and so there's Earth is no longer sustainable, and there's no plants or anything, so humans have to go live on this spaceship while these robots called WALL-E clean up Earth or whatever. But in the spaceship, they were only supposed to be gone for 5 years, but the Earth still hasn't been cleaned up, so they end up being gone for 700 or over 700. And the spaceship sends out these robots to Earth to go scan the Earth for plants, because if there's a plant, then they can go back to Earth because it's sustainable. And finally, they find a plant, and it's brought back to the Axiom, that's the name of the ship, So that's kind of what it's about. So I think that's all I have to say for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.